And then the big news in the States, obviously, at the moment that they're all having to put up with is that Joe Biden's admission, essentially, that he's got cancer. We all knew he had bloody cancer. He said he had cancer in 2021. He actually said it on a stage, and just everybody just ignored it, thinking he was just talking bollocks, as he usually did. But not only has he got major Alzheimer's, he's actually got prostate cancer. But it's like 9 on the Gleason scale, which is pretty much you're dead. Which takes years, especially prostate cancer, it takes years to get to that stage. I mean, some experts are saying he could have had at least 10 years. So the Democrats lied and hid it and covered it up. There's even stories that he really was needing a wheelchair to get around, but the Democrats were so frightened to death of having a president in a wheelchair, and the picture that gave people, whether they vote for him or not. Basically what they wanted to do was they wanted to get him re-elected they'd have cheated anyway, but they wanted to re-elect him because everybody hates Kamala Harris so much. They knew she wouldn't win an election, so they wanted him to get in. Then of course he'd pop his clogs and they'd say, oh well, vice president becomes a president now, and stick her in, and she'd been the first woman president by default. And of course it didn't work because Joe Biden just made himself look like a complete cretin. I mean, he came across as a complete cabbage in the debate. And so, as a result, he had to pull out. I mean, he tried to stay on, but of course, his mind is mush, so he didn't know what was going on. He probably didn't even know he was president. He probably thinks he wouldn't. So that's a big scandal at the moment, because now the Robert Hur meetings where the report was done that said Biden shouldn't be able to stand trial for his crimes that they know he committed because he was too old to cope with the questioning. Well, how was he able to be president then? I mean, that should have automatically disqualified him anyway. So, massive problem. But this could really explode. This could really explode, because this calls into question all the pardons. They should all be quashed. An awful lot of legislation that was supposedly signed by Joe Biden is now looking like it definitely wasn't signed by Joe Biden. May not even have known what his name was being put to. Now that would cause a constitutional problem, because the president, you can use an auto pen for certain things. You wouldn't use it a lot, even Trump's used it occasionally, but use it sparingly. But you use it on stuff that you knowingly use it on. You say, look, I'm not over there at the moment. You can sign that because that's what I support. But it's now coming out that he didn't know what was being signed. So hopefully the Democrat Party's finished. Fantastic news.